Welcome to Homework Lib.
Over here we have different problems regarding dimensional analysis, and what we want to know on the first one is that given a value for watts of electricity, calculate the amount of time that it would require to boil 10 liters of water, given that 80 calories of energy are required to bring 1 gram of water to boil. And we're given the equivalence between calories and joules. So, first thing that we want to know is the energy in joules to boil the water. So this energy in joules is going to be equal to, we know that we require 80 calories per each gram. In this case, we want 10 liters of water. We know that water has a density of 1 gram per each milliliter, and that 1000 milliliters corresponds to 1 liter. Next up, we know that 1 calorie is going to be equal to 4.184 joules. Now, here we can cancel out the different units that we have, calories with calories, milliliters with milliliters, liters and liters, and after applying this multiplication, you are going to notice that the result is going to be in joules. So, in this case, we're going to get 80 times 10 times 1000 times 4.184 joules. And the result is going to be equal to 3,347,200 joules of energy are required to boil 10 liters of water. Now, if we want to know the time and we know that watts is equal to joule per second, if we divide this energy in joules by the amount of watts that is given, the power in the left, we're going to get the result in seconds. So 3,347,200 joules divided by 10,000 watts, which is joules per second, is going to give us a result in seconds. Additionally, we want to get the result, in this case, in minutes. So we need to convert the seconds, that would be 60 seconds, correspond to 1 minute. Remember that joule over second in the denominator is the same as having seconds in the numerator, so this conversion factor is going to work out as well. So dividing by 10,000, which is the wattage, divided by 60 seconds, we're going to get 787 minutes. So that would be for the first question. Now for the second one, how many grams of aluminum nitrate are needed to prepare 250 milliliters of a solution that has concentrations of 0.2 moles of nitrate per liter of solution? So in this case, we have 0.25 liters of solution, 0.25 liters. We know that the concentration is 0.2 mole per liter. We are told as well in the problem that there are 3 moles of nitrate per mole of aluminum nitrate, so 3 mole of NO3 minus on each mole of aluminum nitrate. We're also told that 1 mole of aluminum nitrate is going to correspond to 213.01 grams. And after doing this multiplication, we're going to get the grams of aluminum nitrate required for making this solution. So 0.25 times 0.2 divided by 3 times 213.01. The amount of grams is going to be equal to 3.55 grams of aluminum nitrate. Now for the next one, we have some unconventional units over here. We know that the speed of the ant is equal to 10 furlongs in 10 per fortnight. fortnight. So, first of all, what is a furlong? A furlong is equal to, so the definition of a furlong is equal to 1/8 of a mile. In this case, since the sheet of paper is measured in inches, what we want is to get something in the units of inches per minute, right? So 1 mile is going to be, so in this case now, 1 mile corresponds to 63,360 inches. And now with the kind of weird one that is a fortnight, that of course it's not very accurate, but a fortnight is going to be a period of 14 days or 2 weeks. It's going to be 14 days. We know that each day has 24 hours, and we know that each hour is going to contain 60 minutes. So after doing all of these operations, we're going to end up having the velocity in, let me cancel in red, days and days, hours and hours, in inches per minute. And the result is 3.9286 inches per minute. So now if we want to know the time that it takes, time would be equal to distance over velocity. So the distance that we need to travel is 8.5 inches and a velocity of 3.9286 inches per minute. So the result would be 2.164 minutes, rounding up to three digits after the decimal point. So that would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.